What is the experience of being trapped in the same day for 10,000 years? My name is Ling Yu. I traveled to a world called Home Main Continent. I don't know whose body this is. And I have no memory of him. I only know that no matter how many times I'm killed, I wake up every time and return to the day I traveled. Although I will repeat the same day every day, but there are countless teleportation arrays in this world, which can help me in one day arrive in any corner of the world. Because of this, I know that there is not only one Home Main Continent in this world. There are other magical regions. I have been to the extremely cold snow country in the north, and the legendary underworld. I participated in the swimming competition of the River of Forgetfulness. When reincarnated to 10,000 years, I have known the secrets of this world, all the secrets of the underworld and sex. There are 4 major branches in this cultivation system, but people are obsessed with cultivating medicinal energy or seek high-level exercises to enhance combat power. The combat body has a low lower limit, and the mind is difficult to use in actual combat. Only a few special talents study it. Perhaps because of rebirth, I was reincarnated countless times on this day, and my cultivation level remained in the mortal realm. But with tens of thousands of reincarnations, my mind power began to become infinitely powerful. When I reincarnated for 50,000 years, the growth of my mind reached the same level as the cultivation of medicine tools. In the 7th 10,000 years of reincarnation, I made a vow. I vowed to sleep with the most beautiful women on the Home Main Continent. And this person in front of me is my next target. The girl looked at Ling Yu in confusion, as you said. Today is the 10th 10,000 years of your reincarnation. There's no doubt. For example, you are now poisoned. If you don't listen to me, you will be violated by someone. Do you think I will believe? You're nonsense. I think you are the one who poisoned me. Don't worry, I'm not with them. Come with me. But the girl still didn't believe and walked straight ahead. Go a few more steps. 10 seconds later, you will see the fire and those who want to catch you. Enough, no matter what you say. I won't believe you. 10 seconds later, 2 people holding torches appeared in front of the girl. Then 2 people ran towards the girl. The girl was scared and hid behind Ling Yu. Now you finally believe it. After this is over, you can go with me. A moment later, Ling Yu took the girl to a dense forest. Let's go into this secret passage first. Why do we go in? And why is there a secret passage here? Because I have been here countless times. Go to the end of this secret passage. You can see the person who wants to catch you. It depends on whether you dare to go. The girl also followed Yin Yu into the secret passage. Where is anyone here? Is Yin Yu lying to me? Suddenly, 3 figures appeared in front of them. They were the elders of Wangshan sect, Si-Tu Ju, son of Sun Yu. Damn, why is he awake? It's you, Si-Tu Ju. What kind of poison did you give me? Of course, I want you to spend with me. Okay, sister. Holy maiden, as long as I get the cultivation stored in you, I can go to the next level. Si-Tu Ju also noticed Lin Yu beside him. Why do you still have a mortal trash by your side? The Home Main Continent has always admired cultivation. At least it is divided into 6 realms: mortal, spiritual, Pudu realm, reincarnation, transcendence, and earth. But these people think that the level of medicinal ki is the proof of strength, night god extinction, or body lifted, and cultivating 3 elements together is the strongest. Suddenly, the guards beside Si-Tu Ju attacked Lin Yu. But Lin Yu just made a simple strike and killed them on the spot. Even if I am mortal, killing you is like killing a dog. How is that possible? Who are you? Si-Tu Ju, you just broke through Pudu. You are so bold. Si-Tu Ju was greatly shocked. How did you know I broke through? Of course, your father Juan, you told me. Do you know what you have done today? Enough to end the cooperation between me and him. or even kill him. C2 suddenly realized. Could you be the messenger? But Ling Yu flashed in front of C2. She slapped him with a slap. You can't just say my identity casually. Kneel down. Elder Zhuan Yu of Wangxian sect colluded with Yamo Si and wanted to take over Wangxian sect alone. Unfortunately, he gave birth to a stupid son. I just come to borrow the identity of the sea demon lion. Si Tuju deserves to die. Please forgive me, Your Excellency. Please spare me. Obviously, it's the breadth of the mortal realm, the speed of his attack. Even I, who was already in the Pudu realm, couldn't evade. You deserve to be the envoy. Leave one of your dog paws and get out. Suddenly, a scream came from the dense forest. And then Situju fled the place with his broken arm. The little leftover girl also pulled Lin Yu. Could you please take me back to the east gate? Lin Yu gave a meaningful smile. I helped you get rid of Situju. But you need me to detoxify you from the charm. This girl is poisoned by Shen Zhangmei. If you comment Doghead, I will detoxify her online. This bird is called Nanming Phoenix. It's the flying mount of Wang Xianzong. Even people in the Pudu realm needs 3 years of training to control it. But Ling Lai, mere mortal, how could he tame it? Lin Yu seemed to see the little leftover girl's thoughts. Little girl, I've been trapped here for 10,000 years. I know everyone in Wang Xianzong. Scaring a playboy. Taming a bird is not a difficult task. The girl was also surprised. Amazing, I haven't even spoken yet. He knew what I was thinking. The girl's face turned slightly rosy. Are you sure you want to cure my charm poison? I'm engaged to the Seven-Night Devil Emperor, and I will marry him in 2 years. Do you know who the Seven Nights Demon Emperor is? Of course. The Seven-Night Devil Emperor is one of the 3 emperors, the strongest being in the North Boundary Star region. Millions of people have died at his hands. There must be millions or tens of millions. Then guess if he knew I was taken by you. Will he let you go? He may not be able to touch me. Stop talking about this. Let's hurry up. There are 3 hours before the reset. Let's have a dance. Hearing this, her face became more rosy. Why does my body suddenly feel weird? Lin Yu also noticed something was wrong. Why did her effect come into play in advance? The random little leftover girl pounced on Lin Yu. Lin Yu was shocked. What the hell? We haven't landed yet. The next day, Lin Yu woke up yawning. Just as Lin Yu thought time had reset, she found the girl from last night lying beside her. Why are you here? The girl looked at Lin Yu with tears in her eyes. Big liar. Didn't you say you would go back to yesterday at dawn? Lin Yu also asked incredulously what the date was. What's the date today? Of course, it's July 27th. Damn, it's been 10,000 years. I finally came out. The 8 great artifacts, 4 star regions, and those ants who once looked down on me. Wait for me to crush you. That guy, will you ignore me from now on? You'll just leave after eating and wiping clean, aren't you? Don't worry, it's been 10,000 years. You're the first woman who remembers me. I will definitely be responsible for you. Unexpectedly, the first thing after escaping the cycle, I robbed the Seven-Night Demon Emperor, one of the 3 emperors of Hongmeng. My fiancé. I need to start building up my own power. After all, those little minions are very cruel to deal with. Let's start with Wangqian sect. Suddenly, several Nanming phoenixes appeared above them. How dare Fang steal the holy maiden? How dare you kidnap the saint of my Wangqian sect? The one who came was the elder of Wangqian sect. Yang Qing, is this so exciting after being freed? Yang Qing, one of the 12 elders of Wangqian sect. He is decisive, but also has a tortuous life experience. Suddenly, a large net was spread towards Lin Yu and Fang. Lin Yu, run! This is the dragon trap net. Once caught, you can't escape. It's nothing, just a piece of cake. Lin Yu waved his finger. The dragon trapping net began to shatter. The dragon trap is the strongest beast trap of Wangxian sect. It was carefully crafted by the master of Xianzhang. He only used one move to break it in an instant. How is that possible? Little saint, don't be afraid. I'll come to save you. Ha, Yangqin, do you want to know the whereabouts of your father? He asked me to tell you that. He has not hated you for 10 years. Who are you? Why do you know his whereabouts? Do you want to know? Then escort us back to Wangxian sect. What do you want to do in Wangxian sect? It's none of your business. You just lead the way. Yangqin also brought Ling Yu back to Wangxian sect. Welcome Elder Yang back to sect. Elder Yang, who is this guy in front of you? This man is so arrogant. How dare he walk ahead of Elder Yang? He must be someone like Situ Ju. He relies on his power. Just relying on others. But Ling Yu turned to look at Yangqin beside him. Kill these three who talk too much. Haha, the dignified Elder Yang. How could he listen to your orders? As soon as the words fell, Yangqin really abolished the cultivation of these three disciples. From now on, who dares to talk more? This is the consequence. After entering the sect, Yangqin also asked the doubts in his heart. Now you can say what you really want to do in Wangxian sect. I want to see your sect leader Qinji. Please help me inform her. You're just a mortal sect leader, and may not see you. But Ling Yu touched the little saint's head. You go back first. I'll handle the rest. What kind of powerful means did this kid use to make the little saintses listen to him? Elder Yang, please tell him this. He will naturally invite me in. Qi Jing and Jing unite. Not the 8 meridians, immortal passage, but to adjust yin and yang. First refine blood, then refine bones, and then it's done. The words in this passage has a good meaning. Surely we can't underestimate this young girl. Maybe the sect leader will really meet him. Okay, you wait here first. I'll go and report to the sect leader. Suddenly, a disciple of Wangxian sect was looking down on Ling Yu, but were attracted by the disciples of Wangxian sect. Are you practicing swordsmanship? Some disciples recognized Ling Yu at a glance. He is the one that Elder Yang dare not offend easily. Ha, don't be so restrained. I'm not a bad person. Come and chat with me. Let's forget it. Please spare me, sir. The female disciple next to her looked greasy. Who are you? As soon as they arrived, those 3 disciples were crippled for saying something wrong. We must not talk to him. Our lives are important. Brother is right. Little girl, who am I? It doesn't matter to you. What matters is, I just came all the way. I found that your Tianyan sword art's last move seems to be wrong. The female disciple was also hit by Ling Yu's sword. How did you know that? Meaning comes before and energy comes after. Xing is in the middle. Jiani is in the middle. The sword body is jade. Sword ki kills enemies. The female disciple heard, became more shocked. May I ask, what's the next part? The problem, you see, I can teach you, but my shoulders are a little sore recently. Do you know what to do? The little girl pouted too. Lin Yu is really comfortable with Ro Qing rubbing her shoulders. A moment later, Yang Qing came over. Lin Yu, come in. The sect leader is waiting for you in the hall. Oh, it seems that it's time to end. Your goal is to enter the 2nd level of swordsmanship. Why are you making trouble here? But, master, the adult just now? He knows the problem of the last style of Tianyan sword art. Nonsense. He's only a teenager. What does he know about kendo? Tianyan sword technique is personally taught by master. Even I haven't solved it. Master, look. The adult just told me that. Art comes before ki. Yang Qin looked at her disciple. The 10th sword technique he performed was also dumbfounded. How is that possible? Lin Yu also came to the head of Wangxian sect. Guisu's Dream Palace is a secret technique passed down from generation to generation. Why do you know the key points? You're wrong. I know the flaws of Turtle-in-Law's Dream Palace. Not just the key points. I said that my ancestors of Wangxian sect The kung fu passed down for 3,000 years. How could it have flaws? State your purpose. Otherwise, I won't be polite to you. I advise you to be careful. I practiced last night and returned. The internal injuries caused by Dream Palace. Without me, you would take at least half a year to recover. How could he know? I was practicing in the Taiking pool last night. It's a forbidden area, except for the little senses. There would be no third person. Enter. But this guy not only knew I was practicing last night, but even knew that I was injured. Who is he? I know what you're thinking. How do I know? It doesn't matter who I am. I don't like looking up to talk to people. Nor do I like being threatened. Also, I know you have 2 worries now. This young man is obviously only in the mortal realm. Why does the aura he exudes make me feel suffocated? First, both the Demon Sea and the Red Sword Pavilion are wooing Wenqian sect, but you don't want to rely on either. Second, the wheel of reincarnation is extremely detached. You've been trapped in the 9 realms wheel for many years. You can't break through. But your cultivation has started to regress. As long as you agree to make a deal with me, I can help you with both of these things. Yifanjing easily broke through my coercion and knows so many secret things. This child is not an ordinary person. So what do you want? I just need to borrow the Supreme Elder's Qing Key. In the Hall of Immortal Extinction of Wangqian sect, Zhuan Yu was angrily reprimanding 2 disciples. This is how you protect me. Master, please forgive me. You deserve to die. But don't worry, Master. We just received news that the boy went to see the sect leader, and the little saint has been sent back. Hearing this, he clenched his fists even more. What's hurt? How dare he come to Wangxian? He is really impatient. Zhuang Yu stood up and walked out. Forget it, go down. The 2 disciples immediately turned and walked out the door. Suddenly, a silent attack came towards the 2 disciples. When they noticed it, it was too late. The frost spread to their whole bodies, freezing them into ice sculptures. Zhuan Yu walked towards them with anger. Useless dogs. Don't deserve to live. He then punched and slapped them into pieces. Seeing this, Situ didn't care at all. Father, is that person really not a messenger? Foolish messenger. The dragon is seen only at the beginning and end. His cultivation is unfathomable. Even I'm afraid of him. How could he be an ordinary young man? Don't worry, my son of Zhuan Yu. As long as he is still on the primordial continent, he won't live for a few days. When Setuju heard this, he was immediately filled with remorse and tears. Father, you must avenge me. In the hall, Qinji also agreed to Ling Yu's request. I can agree to your request, but you can't enter the Supreme Clear Pool. I will temporarily give you an identity. I'll take it back immediately after it's done. Deal, I will go to the Supreme Clear Pool tonight. You come with me. Qinji lifted her cloak and looked at Ling Yu. Why not now? Suddenly, there was a commotion outside the door, which caught their attention. Lin Yu turned to look. Trouble is coming. I still have to deal with it first. The next second, Zhuan Yu's figure appeared in their sight. A guest has arrived in Wangxian. Have I missed something? Zhuan Yu walked up to Qinji. I heard that the little saint was kidnapped last night. Elder Yang Qin brought the little saint back this morning. Is it true? Qinji also looked at Zhuan Yu seriously. Elder Zhuan Yu is right. Ling Yu looked at the menacing Zhuan Yu. She said nothing. Zhuan Yu also noticed Ling Yu beside Qinji. This kid is really from the mortal world. Ling Yu looked at Zhuan Yu. Is this Elder Zhuan Yu? I've heard of you for a long time. But Zhuan Yu ignored Ling Yu directly. Asked Qinji. Is this the thief who kidnapped the little saints? Then Zhuan Yu rushed towards Lin Yu. The next second, Ling Yu suddenly appeared behind Zhuan Yu. and pointed at the back of his head with her finger. Unexpectedly, Elder John Yu is so enthusiastic towards me. Seeing this, was also instantly shocked. When did this kid run behind me? Elder John Yu, what do you mean? Sovereign, don't blame me. The little senses is of high status. I heard that she was kidnapped by a thief. I have the responsibility to supervise Wang Qian's sect. I naturally have to take her back for strict questioning. No need, I already know about this. Someone else took the little saint away? If real Fei Lin Yu had taken her back, I'm afraid the little senses is in great danger now. I take Feng Ling Yu as my idol. Wang Qian's little saint king's status is equal to Yi. No one in the sect can be rude to the little saint king. John, you heard this, can only accept it helplessly. Well, congratulations to the little saint king. The little saint king has emerged. A young hero, which is fascinating. Where did this brat come from? Qinji walked up to Lin Yu and used a secret language to transmit sound. You've offended Elder Shen Yu. To avoid accidents, I'll stay with Elder Yang Qing for a few days. In that case, then thank you for your kindness. A moment later, Lin Yu came to the wing room. She looked around. This room is nice. Very elegant. Just then, a little girl suddenly knelt down on one knee to Lin Yu. Little Saint King, I want to stay by your side. I have many questions to ask the little Saint King. Okay, but I don't have time to teach you today. I have something to do now. You can leave now. In a cave of Wang Qian's sect, Situ Ju and Zhuan Yu are discussing the moonlight ceremony. Father, that little bastard died. And sect leader Yu ran. Otherwise, with his mortal realm cultivation, how could he be named the Saint King? I'm not reconciled. There must be something odd. How could a mortal dodge my full attack? Which is incredible. I know. Yesterday I gave Qin Yi a love potion. He must have cured Qin Yi of the poison and took his body, the sect leader, to protect his life. So he became the little Saint King. So that's it. Haha, with this handle, I'm not afraid of killing him. Suddenly, a figure appeared in the cave. Who just said he wanted to kill me? Ling Yu, how dare you break into my place of cultivation? Since you dare to break in, you can't keep your identity as the little Saint King. Ling Yu's next words shocked Zhuan Yu greatly. Zhuan Yu, the boss sent you to lurk in Wangshan's sect for 30 years. You can't solve the secret of Taishang Qing Qi. You can't even steal the Wexun Dream Palace. Now you even dare to condone your son's actions. The fiancé of the Seven-Eyes Demon Emperor. A pill appeared in Ling Yu's hand. It seems that you don't want the antidote this year. Zhuan Yu's pupils instantly dilated. This is actually the antidote to the poison pill. Could he be the real messenger? Zhuan Yu saw this, also immediately knelt down. I am Zhuan Yu, the old slave. He immediately said to Situ Ju beside him. Zuar, why don't you kneel down quickly? Damn, didn't you say Ling Yu was fake before? Is this true or false? To Ju, I only asked you to cut off one arm, which is already mercy. But you and your son not only didn't repent, but you almost ruined my mission. Do you know your crime? I beg your pardon. I was momentarily blind. That I made this mistake. On my death anniversary, the poison of the poison pill on my body is getting worse. Please give me the medicine to relieve my pain. I will obey your every command. I will do my best. From now on, without my orders, you must not act recklessly in the immortal sect. Zhuan quickly caught the pill. Thank you for the medicine. But he couldn't help but have a doubt in his heart. Why did the envoy give me the antidote so easily this time? Don't think taking the medicine will be fine. I made the pill. I don't want to poison you. If you are timid, you will die from the poison. Zhuan Yu also felt that his heart pulse as if it was controlled by someone. John Yu immediately knelt down. In the letter, the envoy, "Don't worry, I will definitely obey your orders. I will obey your orders." In an instant, when the two looked up again, Ling Yu had already disappeared. In the Taishang Qing pool at this time, Qin Ji has been waiting for Ling Yu. Ling Yu came to Qin Ji's back with her upper body naked. Came to Qin Ji's back. "Master, please take off your coat." Facing such a straightforward Ling Yu, Qin Ji was furious. "How dare you? Do you think you're talking to whom?" "Sovereign, you've got it wrong. I'm not interested in you. Please put away your pride. This is just a process to help you break through. Yin and Yang complement each other. It's the only way to make up for the Great Dream Palace. Let's trust you once." Qin Ji also took off her clothes. Ling Yu walked behind Qin Ji. "Just stand still. Leave the rest to me." Ling Yu slapped Qin Ji's back with the palm technique. Qin Ji also noticed this subtle change. What exactly is the power that has entered my body? Isn't it strange? Why does the power invading my body makes you feel comfortable? Gisu, dreaming young master, is attentive. But solitary yin does not give birth. Once you reach the 9th level, the yin energy will be too heavy and reverse cultivation. If you want to cure the yin energy, how long will it take? With my current combat body, it will take about half a year. However, this time will be shortened after my cultivation becomes stronger. I know, Brother Zhao and the Demon Sea don't have much time for you. And the Homen Dao will be held in a month. Yin and Yang complement each other. It's the only way to make up for the void dream technique. To cooperate with the spirit domain's capture, I can only obey. A moment later, in the Taishang Qing Qi, Ling Yu, she injected her masculine energy into the chicken. But Ling Yu's current realm is too low. If you want to completely cure it, it will take at least half a year. If you can win the Hongmeng fight, the time will be greatly shortened. The so-called Hongmeng Dudu is a competition among major sects on the Hongmeng continent, compete for the qualification to enter the Dao, and runs through the continent and lasts forever. The medicinal key is the most intense. Only the winning sect can enter the cultivation when the Dao River opens. The 3 sects are the strongest among the 100 sects. But among the 3, Wengchen sect is the weakest now. Actually, I have given up the Hongmeng Dudu. It's not time to give up. You have me now. Just listen to me. Shinji also nodded with a ruddy complexion. Let's stop here today. Come here at this time tomorrow night. Come here and wait for me. Use the 3 yuan to cultivate in just a short while. My combat body and medicinal key realm have both broken through to the critical point. This Taishang Bluestone is really amazing. Then, Lin Yu also returned to her assigned residence. Little Saint King, the little saint is waiting for you inside. After a while, as soon as she entered the door, the little senses threw herself at Lin Yu. Lin Yu, you're finally back. Auntie, why are you here? I'm so worried about you. Has my sect leader sister been difficult to me? I heard that she made you the little Saint King. My sister has never been so kind to a man. Amazing, Lin Yu is not modest at all. Maybe it's because I have something special. Brother Yu, it's so great to meet you, Yi. I never thought I would be like this now. I'm obsessed with thinking about one person. You are already mine. I will never let another man touch me. If the 7 Knights Demon Emperor summons the saint to marry, I will die with him. The 7 Knight Demon Emperor is the master of the North Star Field, and Qin Yi is just one of the many fiancés of the Knight Emperor. In fact, among hundreds of stars and countless sects, there are 108 saintesses. In 2 years, they will marry the Demon Emperor. Don't worry, since you are my woman. I will never let you die. Qin Yi is also ready to leave. Brother Lin Yu, it's getting late. I have to go back first. Jian here is my best bestie. If possible, I hope you can get to know her well. Don't worry, I will. Little Saint King, then I'll escort Yi back first. Be careful on the way. The sword idiot who left was also muttering to himself. What's the relationship between them? After they left, Mingyu intentionally shouted to the side. You let your apprentice go. It seems that I can only let you stay with me tonight. Elder Yang, it's getting late. Let's hurry inside. Yang Xin saw that she had been discovered, also walked out directly. Little Saint King, please respect yourself. I am one of the 12 elders in Wangqian. Elder? Sure enough, you are extraordinary. Yang Xin also quickly covered her chest. I didn't expect you to be such a shameless person. I can live in your mansion. Is what you mentioned to the sect leader, right? And you just want to be more convenient. To get your father's whereabouts? Hearing this, Yang Xin was instantly excited. What do you want to do to tell me? Come in quickly. Stay with me. I'll tell you when the time is right. Yang Xin was shocked. But after thinking about it, she sat down. And then, what else do you want me to do? But Lin Yu just lay down on the bed. Don't worry, I won't do anything to you. Yang Xin was also surprised by this. What's going on? This guy fell asleep like this. Mingyu called Yang Xin into the room, but she was sleeping soundly. Yang Xin, sitting by the bed, was also very puzzled. She let me in, just to see if she was sleeping. After thinking for a moment, Yang Xin also fell asleep with the pillow. In the early morning of January, Yang Xin got out of bed. Ling Yu, who was beside, heard the movement and directly said, "You're awake." It seems that she has really escaped. Then Ling Yu turned to look at Yang Qing. Yang Qing is squeezing Hongmeng beans. As an elder of the zodiac, what are your plans with the current strength of Wangxian sect? If it really participates in the Hongmeng battle, it's just a participation. Haha, you are quite self-aware. Well, although time is a bit tight, but with a few helpers, I'm confident that Wangxian sect will win the Hongmeng battle. Yang Qin was shocked when she heard this. Really? What kind of help? The first one is you. In this month, I will know your Tianyan sword art and its variations. The second one is the person I'm going to meet soon. Named Long Lin. Do you know where he is? He is the elder of the 7th palace. Long Lin is in the back mountain, but he is a loner, and always alone. It's where he practices his swordsmanship. Even the disciples of the Emperor's Qigong can't talk about it. Why don't I go with you? Ling Yu directly rejected Yang Qing's kindness. No, if you want to help me, go to the Shadow Palace. To save someone. Remember to sign in at midnight. As for going to the back mountain of the 7th palace, I will let Jianqi accompany me. When Yang Qing heard this, immediately felt jealous. When did this little girl become so familiar with the little saint? A moment later, Lin Yu and Jianqi were walking in the dense forest. Little Saint King, isn't this the back mountain of the 7th palace? Yes. Now, Elder Longlin of the 7th palace is practicing swords. Little Saint King, I heard that Elder Longlin doesn't like being disturbed. And he doesn't allow outsiders to come to the back mountain. Not just dislike, but hates it. Now is the time for him to get along with his sword. Whoever disturbs him may die by his knife. Ling Yu turned to look at Jianqi. Are you afraid? Jianqi, if I let you compete with Long Lin? Jianqi, hearing this, sweat broke out. What did you say? Elders share the creation. I'm definitely not his opponent. Don't be afraid, you just need to defend his first 7 moves. When he launches the 7th move, use the Tianshan sword technique's 10th move from his right. Follow this method. You will win. Jianqi saw this. Jianqi had to bite the bullet. Well, I'll give it a try. Just then, a voice suddenly entered the ears of Ling Yu and Liang. This is my forbidden area. Whoever trespasses will die. A blade light slashed towards them. Ling Yu also reacted immediately. She quickly took the swordsman beside her to safety. If the little saint hadn't saved me just now, I would have been the farmer elder's sword. Xiao Wang and Mingyu turned around and saw. They saw the farmer elder standing behind them with a big knife. What are you doing here? Don't you know the back mountain is the forbidden area of Wangshan sect? I've heard of the name of Dragon Claw Crazy Blade. There is no blade in the universe that can compare. I think it's not worthy of its name. I came here to challenge. Longlin heard this, was immediately furious and arrogant. Kid, you're so arrogant. Come on, let me see you. What are your skills? Mingyu suddenly pointed to one side. Not with me. Mingyu pushed Jianxie beside her to the front. Your opponent is him. Jianxie also drew his own sword. The disciple of the Zodiac holds the red moon sword to break the elder Longlin's mad knife. Longlin was furious when he saw this. You let a girl fight with me. Your strength is so far from mine, and still dare to provoke me. You are courting death. Mingyu took Jianxie to the back mountain, provoking elder Longlin of the 7th. Longlin was not to be outdone. He slashed at sword crazy. Jianxie quickly used the red moon sword in his hand to block. He muttered to himself the first move, Dragon Scale Sword. His move was blocked by sword crazy, which made him more excited. Interesting, you can take my move. Then he continued to swing his broadsword towards Jianxie. The two immediately engaged in a fierce battle. The sword light and sword shadow went back and forth. Neither of them was flustered. With the 6th move of the Dragon Scale Sword, Jianxie seized the opportunity and retreated immediately. Then he said to Longlin Elder, Jianxie is about to attack. You should be careful. The little girl is not old, but she has a big mouth. Let's see if you can take another strike. Jianxie heard it without panic. He immediately used the Heavenly Eye Sword. When seeing the Jue Di Shi, countless sword shadows appeared beside Jianxie. With the attack of Sword Crazy, and the other sword shadows also went straight towards Longlin. Just as Longlin was shocked, Jianxie had already ended the battle. Lingyu also showed a proud smile. Longlin turned to look at Lingyu. Did you teach her this? First, he deliberately took my 6 moves and then attacked. I pursued the victory. I launched the 7th move. But how did you know the flaw of the 7th move? With soul companion and refined with blood. Longlin, am I wrong? Hearing this, Longlin was shocked. How you know the secret of the Dragon Scale Blade? I also love knives, so I can see it at a glance. There are 2 flaws in the 7th and 10th moves. Impossible, you saw the 7th move. But I haven't even used the 10th move. How did you know that? Lingyu stepped forward, picked up a branch. Since you don't believe me, then I'll prove it to you. I'll use this branch as a knife. I can defeat you with 1 move. Longlin and Jianxie, hearing this, were shocked instantly. What did you say? Longlin immediately got ready and said arrogantly, try to take my strike. Just come on. Hearing this, immediately used the 10th move, Dragon Roar from top. A green dragon rushed out of the ground instantly. Seeing this, immediately dodged backwards. As I expected, that's all. Hearing this, Longlin was instantly enraged. Die. Then he controlled the dragon shadow to attack Lingyu. But Lingyu was not panicked. Let you see my 10th life. And then pointed the branch at Longlin. A larger golden dragon appeared instantly, blocking the green dragon. The next second, it broke the green dragon scale and attacked Longlin. It's impossible. A moment later, Longlin knelt down on one knee in front of Lingyu. Elder Long admits defeat. Recognizing the reality, Longlin had to bow and ask, "Why are you the 10th? It just evolved from your previous 7 lives. Do you see the mystery? If you can't see it, then I overestimate you. Thank you for your advice. May I ask your name? Mingyu threw the branch in his hand and then reported his name. Jair also came over from the side. Elder Longlin, this is the little Saint King appointed by the master yesterday. The little saint is indeed a hero of the young. The swordsmanship is profound and broad, with many changes. Please give me more advice in the future. This guy is just nearby, but his control of medicinal energy is so proficient. He is really gifted. It's just a small matter. But Elder Longlin is a worthy opponent. I'll show my skills in the Hongmeng battle. I think I am the strongest among the three sects in one-on-one combat. I'm afraid no one in the three sects can beat me. The Hongmeng battle is not a one-on-one fight. Among the three sects, Wangxian sect has the weakest overall strength. If participating in the Hongmeng battle, it will be difficult. That's not necessarily. I will improve the strength of Wangxian sect, and I will find a good opponent for you. Longlin heard that. He agreed immediately. Since that's the case, if the Saint King goes to the Hongmeng cave, I will accompany you. In front of Wangxian sect's gate, Name Phoenix is standing. In front of the door, little Saint King, I have rescued the person. Third elder, Elder Liu Wuhan, looked at Lin Yu and asked, This is the little Saint King who asked you to save me. Yes, it's him. Hearing Yang Qing's answer, Liu Wuhan immediately knelt down to Lin Yu. Thank you, little Saint King, for saving my life. Elder Liu, you don't need to be so polite. But Yang Qin raised her own question. How did you know our affiliated sect, the female sect? The female sect would rebel? About the rebellion of the shadow sect. It also involves some other sects. When the time is right, I'll tell you later. Suddenly, Jian Qir rushed to everyone. The sect leader convened a meeting of elders of Wangxian sect to gather in Jiaxian Hall. Please come to the little Saint King. The elders will take charge of the situation. Then Ling Yu and others went to the Jiaxian Palace. Elder Liu, yesterday, Elder Xuan Yu and the young Saint King had a conflict. With Xuan Yu's personality, he won't let it go. At the elder meeting, please help the little Saint King speak more. Elder Liang, don't worry. I will do my best. Lin Yu, walking in front, couldn't help but secretly rejoice. These two people are really smart. In the Hall of Gathering Immortals, the leader, Xinji, said solemnly to the elders, I received a letter from Chixiao Pavilion. Tomorrow morning, Xiao Pavilion's gatemaster Xiao Yaozhen will come to visit in person. Xiao Pavilion has repeatedly opposed us. Now the primordial battle is approaching. Xiao Yaozhen will come to visit in person. This matter is quite strange. What do you think? Lin Yu was the first to speak. Naturally, it is to test our strength. But Mohei directly said, to refute Lin Yu, Your Highness, you are wrong. With the current strength of Chixiao Pavilion, there's no need to deliberately test us. Elder Zhao Mingqi also agreed. Elder's words are reasonable. The little Saint King's idea is too simple. Suddenly, Xuan Yu beside Lin Yu stood up. The two elders' words is a bit of boosting others' morale and lower our own morale. I think the young Saint King's guess is not impossible. Even if our Wangxian sect is showing off its power now, it's not something they can underestimate. Mo Han and Jiao Ming heard this. They were immediately puzzled. Strange. Why did Xuan Yu suddenly start to speak for this kid? The leader Qin Ji also looked at Ming Yu. What did this kid do to Xuan Yu secretly? I also think what the little Saint King said is reasonable, but I don't know if the Xiao Yaozhen really comes to test us. How should we respond? Just kill a few of them. Just kill a few of them to show them. Elder Zhang heard this, immediately appeared. It's not possible. Now the enemy is stronger than us. The little Saint King's move will kill the immortal sect. Elder Yin Kui also agreed with him. I don't agree either. I think the little saint's proposal is excellent. As the saying goes, if they don't offend me, I don't offend. If they offend me, I'll fly over the wall. Mohi and Zhao Ming, Kueji and Zhuan Yu supported it so much. Ming Yu was speechless. At this moment, Long Lin also suddenly said Xiao Sheng Wang is 8-0. Are really young heroes of that time. I agree with him. Seeing this, the elder was shocked. The farmer actually spoke. Didn't he always not speak at the elder meeting? Yang Qing and Liu Huhen also agreed. We also agree with the little Saint King. Since most people agree, if Xiao Yaozhen challenges us, what do you think, Xiao Sheng Wang? Who can fight him? What's going on with this kid? Why are so many elders helping him? Don't worry, sect master. I will have a way to ensure that Wangshan sect can win tomorrow. Let's stop here for July. I'm a little tired. Then Ling Yu walked straight towards the door. Seeing this, he had to announce to everyone. That's settled. Suddenly, Zhuan Yu hurried to Ling Yu and said, Young saint, please stay. How did I perform just now? Not bad, but it's not enough. You must kill someone for me tonight. And make sure to kill him with one hit. The elders' meeting is over. Zhuan Yu hurried to Ling Yu's side to claim credit. Ling Yu also did not hesitate to. Gave Zhuan Yu instructions. You kill someone for me tonight. Come closer. And told him how to deal with him. Then Zhuan Yu put his head close to Ling Yu's mouth. Ling Yu also whispered the target to Zhuan Yu and the method to deal with him. After hearing this, Zhuan Yu was shocked, but still agreed. Follow my words. I guarantee you'll be safe. I'll follow your instructions. I'll retire. Zhuan Yu just left. Liu Huhan also stopped Ling Yu. Little Saint King, please stay. Elder Liu, is there anything? Thank you for saving my life, Little Saint King. I have reported the matter to the sect leader. I owe you my life, Little Saint King. If you have any orders in the future, I will do my best. Elder Liu, you're welcome. Do you still need Elder Liu's help in the Hongmeng battle? How is your injury? It's nothing serious. I will do my best. I will do my best. It's a pity that my 5th grade spear is broken. Otherwise, I could have added a few more points of combat. Elder Liu doesn't need to mind it. I will soon give Elder Liu a new 9th grade spear. Liu Wuhan was shocked when he heard this. 9th grade weapon? Little Saint King, are you serious? 9th grade weapons. Now only Qinji and Zhuan Yu in Xianzong have it. Ling Yu turned around and walked out directly. Elder Liu, take good care of yourself, since the weapon has arrived. For saving my life and the gift of the gun, Liu Huhang will repay the little Saint King with his life. Next, we just wait for the good show tonight. In the Taishan pool, Qinji stood motionless in the pool. Okay, it's done. Hearing this, Qinji immediately turned to look at Ming Yu. Before Qinji could finish speaking, Ling Yu interrupted her directly. You want to ask about Zhuan Yu? And wonder about his attitude towards me during the day. Seeing that her thoughts were seen through, she was a little embarrassed. What's there to be puzzled about? Anyway, now Wang Shanzong is all yours. Ling Yu couldn't help teasing Qinji, who was so arrogant. Really, is it all mine? Hearing this, Qinji, she immediately replied shyly, I'm not Ming Yu. Seeing this, Jing Yu also stopped. I know you have many doubts, but you just need to know that I'm helping you. I can't see through Ling Yu at all. But now the Wanchen sect can only rely on him. Suddenly, Ling Yu, leaning against the pool, reached out to Qing and came to her side. Come here, and I'll tell you a secret. Qinji also walked obediently to Lin Yu's side. Then Lin Yu whispered in Qinji's ear, Zhuan Yu is actually a pawn placed by the Demon Coast in Wangqian sect, and they are nearby now. Do you want to go and see with me? Qinji immediately agreed. Please wait a moment. I'll change clothes and go. A moment later, Lin Yu and Qin Ji walked in a bamboo forest. It's just ahead. Follow me. Just then, a voice reached Lin Yu's ears. Lin Yu also immediately said, over here. Come on, just in the deep of bamboo forest. Xuan Yu punched Yin Kui in the face. Yin Kui, who was knocked to the ground, was furious. Damn you, you idiot. What the hell are you doing? Zhan Yu looked at Yin Kui on the ground with a sinister face. It's all your fault for offending someone you shouldn't. Tonight, he wants you dead. Xuan Yu was about to kill Elder Yin Kui. The angry Yin Kui shouted at Xuan Yu immediately. Xuan Yu, do you know my true identity? Do you think you are a demon or a messenger? But the real messenger. I already knew your trick. Tonight is your death day. After saying that, Xuan Yu sent out his weapon. Yin Kui was confused when he heard this. What the real messenger? Fool, you've been tricked. Stop talking nonsense and watch my move. Xuan Yu used his unique skill and attacked Yin Kui. Dying under my soul-devouring banner is also your blessing. Yin Kui also endured this attack. The messenger's authenticity is hard to tell, but the pill cannot be faked. The little saint has the antidote. How could it be fake? The little Saint King is the real messenger. Qin Ji, who was hiding in the dark, was also shocked and immediately turned to look at Ling Yu beside her. Ling Yu seemed to see through Qin Ji's mind and immediately made a gesture to keep quiet. Don't ask, just keep watching. Yin Kui on one side looked at Xuan Yu, who mistook someone. Was very angry. Xuan Yu, old dog. You can't even tell who your master is. I don't think you need to stay. Yin Kui Shuoba then unleashed the power within him. Instantly demonized into the final form 9 turn.